It's a Sunday stroll, a groove in my soul. No rush, no go, just letting it roll. Sunday stroll, where time takes a bow. This moment's enough, I'm living the now. Oh, birds hum, jazz in the morning breeze, a rhythm that sways with the bending trees. Notebook open, I scribble a line. No masterpiece, just a spark of time. And the world slows down. No need to chase the crowd. It's a Sunday stroll, a groove in my soul. No rush, no go, just letting it roll. Sunday stroll, where time takes a bow. This moment's enough, I'm living.
Good morning and happy weekend to you if it's a weekend for you. I am just waking up. It's not early, y'all. It's not early today. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. But when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about breakfast. What am I going to cook for breakfast? And I remembered that I had that ham that I cut off of that ham bone. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's there. So I took it out of the freezer. I've already started to defrost it a little bit. And then guess what? I saw this recipe on my favorite place, y'all know, TikTok. I saw this recipe about making a quiche this morning. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I am going to make a quiche, and I want you to come along with me as I make it, because it may be something that you want to do. You can make it with any meat, ham, bacon, sausage, whatever you got. It's up to you. But I am making that this morning with the ham that I had left over from the ham bone that I put in the potato soup. And if you want the recipe to the potato soup, it was so good. When I did it, make sure that you go on my channel and look for the potato soup recipe. And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe as well and like that video and this one too. All right, let's make the ham and cheese quiche this morning. and get started with the wet ingredients. We need 3 eggs for this dish. I'm going to give that a little whisk. Then we need the liquid, which is, I did half of, I did half milk and half cream because I didn't have any half and half. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there. And then scallions, these came out of my garden, y'all. So I have those that I'm going to cut up. You cut up as much as you want in there. This gives the quiche some good flavor. I do want to say that scallions are easy to grow in your garden. If you go to the grocery store and you buy actually the green onion, it has those little roots that's sticking out. And the end, and instead of cutting those off and putting it in the trash can, what you can do is, once you use as much green onion as you would like, take that and put it in some soil with the roots sticking down, put some soil on it, and it will grow back and give you more green onions forevermore. And that's exactly what I did. And my green onions in my garden, they are huge. And they do not die no matter what season you're in. They keep growing. Okay. So that might be enough. Okay, now I'm going to take my ham and push that in. And again, it's how much you want. Oh, that looks good, y'all. So there it is. Look at that. Okay, look at that. That looks good. This pie crust here is Marie Collander's deep dish pie crust. Let me tell you, this is the best pie crust that you can buy. I do not buy Pet Ritz. I do not buy off-brand. I use this one. And the reason I use this one, it says no artificial preservatives, flavors, or colors. It's made from scratch. It's their signature recipe. And when you take this off here and you're using one pie crust, look how that pie crust just came right up out of there. But if you use that one pie crust here, you know how when you open it, it will, you put it back in because it's a bag. This one, you just put it right back on there and boom, there you go. So now you have this pie crust. Now, the good thing about hers is it can come out of this little tin if you wanted it to. Look at that. Pull it up and put it in your own if you don't want nobody to know that you use a store-bought pie crust. It's just left up to you. But anyway, this is the best pie crust that you can have. Okay? Okay, so then after you add your ham and your onions, last thing that you have to add to this recipe will be your cheese. Now, you can use whatever type of cheese you want. I'm going to move that to the side. I have Colby Jack and Monterey, and I'm not going to add a whole lot in here, but I'm going to shred it. We use block cheese, okay? The reason we use block cheese is because the block cheese is actually the cheese. It tells you exactly what it has in there. And if you notice, that on here it says pasteurized milk, cheese, salt, enzymes, okay, on there. So the block cheese is better. It doesn't have all that extra stuff. We want cheese, just cheese. So that's what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and grate my cheese. To go, y'all. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 350 degrees. It said 400, but this is a pie crust. I cook my pie crust at 350 and it may stay in longer, but it said for about 30 minutes, 350 for 30 minutes. And then when it's done, I will let you know and see how it tastes. Chasers. Okay, so we are waiting on this quiche to get out of the oven. It has 30 minutes. Just put it in there, and now since we are waiting 30 minutes, it gives me the perfect time to do something that is relaxing, and it'll get your mind kind of settled for today. I call it Sunday Soul Journaling. What I do when it's Sunday Soul Journaling, I pull out my journal and I will show you my journals. I have one that's called the Chasing After Joy Adventure Awaits. This one is a spiral bound journal. I use this journal if I am going to do some brain dumping. I also use it for questions that I may have to ask myself. I will pick it up, and if I want to write down some things that I need to remember. I use this as a quick journal, especially if I'm not really taking a lot of time to do things in. I also use this as my journal. This is called a Remarkable. A Remarkable is an electronic journal. This journal here is locked, meaning that I have a password for it. Even inside, when you create your folders of your journaling, so inside I have where it says journaling, and it's a folder, I can actually lock that. So if you have private thoughts that you don't want to share with people, or you don't want someone to pick up and turn to something that you are journaling about, this here is a good investment. It costs about $200 and something for this. Now, you can really categorize this. You can have different folders. So you can not only use it for your journaling, you can use it for wherever you want. It has a little pen here, like you're writing on paper. It is not something that you're typing. When you open it up, it has a cover on it, but when you open it up, here it just says Remarkable Paper Tablet is Sleeping. I think it's remarkable.com that you can go to, and this is not anything that I'm sponsored with saying. I just like to promote things that I really, really enjoy and really help me out as an individual, as a person who's chasing joy. And this is it. If you say, I want to write on paper, you got your pen and it's an eraser, and you can actually write on it. And you have all type of templates, whatever you want to do. If you decide I'm angry today and you want to just draw some things that are making you angry, it's drawing paper on here. Whatever you want, use this pen, and you can write, you can draw, you can erase. If you say something that you don't want to say, then you can erase it. Really quick. It's just really reminding you of when you were in school and you were using paper and pencil. So I really like this one as well. But getting back to Soul Sunday. Soul Sunday is where you get the opportunity to think about the soul, your heart, your spirit, how you're feeling. And that is what I will be doing today. As I journal today, I'm going to put on the screen some questions that I even ask myself as I journal. And then I write answers to those questions about whatever it is, whatever question that come to mind. Also, before I start actually journaling, I'll start brain dumping. Meaning, and if you don't know what brain dumping is, that means that's whatever is in your head, then you start just writing it down on paper. I usually will do that in here. If it's something that I'm not really thinking about privately, I will write in this journal. So this is the one that I'm writing in today. I usually write in this in my Remarkable under my folder called Journal when I am teary-eyed or I am upset or mad about something. That's something I really don't want anyone else to get their hands on. So I keep that under password protected. It's password protected. So if I want to go back to it, I can do that. Now I know this one, you can reset your password. I know I've done that on my phone before. So you can use your phone too as voice texting. Like if you're upset about something and you want to voice text it in a journaling type of way. Some people use this and they can protect it under notes with a password. The only thing about that is if you do that and you put it under with a password, please remember your password. Apple will not give you your password. Geek Squad will not give you your password. It is gone forever. I have a note under here when I was going through a very sad time in my life. That was way back in my 30s. But at the beginning of my 30s, when I was going through a bad time in my life, and I journaled. And I did not want anybody to see what I journaled. But after I password protected it, after I did that, I totally forgot about the password. After I got back happy. I got back happy and I was like, what was I sad about? And I wanted to see it. I pressed the little button on my phone to go to it and it said password. And I could not think about the password. It was not my normal password I used. I put all of that in, passwords I've used in the past. I guess I was very angry. I was very angry and I didn't want nobody to go to that note. So I came up with a password that I have no idea how to get back in. And that was 30, 40, 50, 20 years ago. 20 years ago when I wrote that note. I cannot get in it. Apple will not open it for you. It is lost. So I just went ahead and just totally deleted it because I could not get in it. And maybe that was for the best, y'all. Maybe it is. Because sometimes, you know, when you're sad and you're angry about something, some of the things that you say, you're like, did I really say that? Oh my gosh, did I really say that? You really get into your feelings and you like, I don't want nobody to ever see what I wrote. And so it was probably best that was totally deleted out, that I could not open it. So I just totally deleted. So now it's gone forever. But this one, password protected, and I know the passwords. So I use this one when I just don't want anybody to know my secrets. When I use this one, when I'm brain dumping, I asking myself questions. I use this one kind of like, this is my happy one, my happy journal here. And I don't care if anybody opens it up. They'll just see how happy I am for today. So anyway, let's get started. Let's journal. I probably wasted about 8 minutes here. So that means we got about 20 more minutes to journal and wait on this quiche to come out. Okay, let's get started, y'all.
The pen spills secrets on the page, tracing dreams in an endless maze. Morning light kisses my face, soft whispers of a slow embrace. Every line a little spark, every thought lights up the dark. I'm chasing after joy, chasing after joy. A joy chaser, a joy chaser. Every word, every turn, every flavor. I'm chasing after joy, chasing after joy. Steam from my coffee dances slow. The world outside feels like a show. A bird hums a tune I almost know. The rhythm of life starts to glow. Every scribble a melody, every note sets my spirit free. I'm chasing after joy, chasing after joy. A joy chaser, a joy chaser. Every word, every turn, every flavor. I'm chasing after joy, chasing after joy.
All right, y'all. I have journaled. I have written down the things that I wanted to write down for today. So as you continue to journal or as you continue to brain dump the things that are on your mind today to start your week off well, let me give you some affirmations that will help you with that. Because again, I feel that if you start off positive, if you start off with a good mindset, nothing but good will come. And that is because you have really set the tone for your week. And that is what you're supposed to do when you're chasing joy. You're not supposed to go into your week in a negative manner. You are supposed to go into your week in a positive way. And these affirmations will help. So let me see. So while your mind and your body feel grounded right now, I want to pour this into your soul. Here are the affirmations that I'm choosing today. I am deserving rest. Well, it's the weekend, so I am. I am deserving of rest. I am deserving of rest. Usually I say these like 3 times as I get ready to start my day and to start my week. I welcome joy in every form. Yes, I do. And I hope that you will do the same. I welcome joy in every form. I release what no longer serves me. So if it's not serving you anymore, release it. I release what no longer serves me. I choose softness for myself. I really do, y'all. And I hope you do too. I choose softness for myself. And finally, my joy is a ritual. Today, what I want you to think about is you're stepping outside of just the everyday things that you do, and you giving yourself permission, as I always say, to chase joy. So we are almost there. I think my timer is about to go off for our quiche to come out of the oven, and I hope you're ready to see that. And I hope if you did not make it today, you will get the opportunity to make it and do some more soul searching. All right, let's check out this quiche. Okay, y'all, so here we go. And it is out. And I had to put it back in. So the 30 minutes that I did it, I had to go ahead and put it back in the oven for another 30 minutes. So it took a whole hour. And then I had to put this aluminum foil around it so it wouldn't brown too much. But this is how it's looking. Now, for the most part, it is very cooked. Here in the middle, I don't know. I still have a little wetness going on there. I'm gonna just let it settle for a little bit, and then we'll come back, look at it, and cut it and see how it looks. But of course, that pie crust is the bomb. Yes, and on the sides, yes. But it has to settle, so we'll give it about 15 minutes, and then we will come back and take a look at it. But there it is. All right, y'all, you see it went down. It's down now. Everything looks really good. This little piece here, I'm still kind of a little worried about because it just did not do what I needed it to do. But if I would have cooked it any more, it would have overcooked. So I'm okay with that. I guess what we will probably have to figure out later on is what to do. If you were, I guess, baking this for someone else, maybe I might have needed to turn up the temperature a little bit. It actually said 400, I think 400 or 425 on the recipe, but as my husband say, I kind of do my own thing. And sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad. It just depends. But I normally cook with a pie crust at 350 because I don't like a burnt pie crust. I really get into the pie crust. So let's see how this is. Usually when I cut anything, I'm going to cut it in threes in order to take out the slice to really be, that you would not have a problem with taking out the slice. Okay, y'all, I have my piece here, and let me give it a taste to see how it tastes. It looks really good, so let's see. Oh my. Yes. This is good. Like I said, no salt was needed. Very, very flavorful. Lots of meat. Look at that. Lots of meat in there. Look at that. Can you see that? Lots of meat. Every bite is meat. And the pie crust, yummy.
I'm a joy chaser running through the air, grabbing little pieces of the everywhere. A smile, a laugh, a dance, a flare. I'm a joy chaser, and I'll meet you there. The rain might fall, but let it sing. It's the rhythm to your everything. The clouds can part, the skies will swing. Life's a song, so let it ring. Every note, every beat, a melody beneath your feet. I'm a joy chaser running through the air, grabbing little pieces of the everywhere. A smile, a laugh, a dance, a flare.
Lemons are ripe. I'm at my mother-in-law's house and she has a lemon tree. And I am picking some lemons today so we can do some lemonade. Oh, look at this. If you notice that the skin of lemons that grow off of the tree, I don't know if it's because it's here or what, but in the store, the skin is thicker. These are thinner. Get off. Am I pulling it right? Because they keep doing it like that. Am I doing it wrong? I'm pulling. Look at this, y'all. These lemons are huge compared to in the store. In the store, they're super small. These are huge. Okay, I got my mother-in-law here with me, and this is her lemon tree, and I'm super excited to have her to show me how to cut the lemons off of the tree, because I was doing it all wrong. So she's gonna show us now. Okay, so you're gonna take it and get some scissors, and you're gonna cut at the stem? Yes. At the stem. So right at the stem, that's where you're gonna cut it, so you can save them, because it won't look like this, y'all. We don't need it to look like that. Thank you.
Let's ease it back here.
Yeah. Back here too?
This is huge.
Is that where they used to go and play?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, these are oranges. They look almost like the lemon tree, but these are oranges. OMG. And you think they're in season during the summertime, but no, they're in season now, and it is fall. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Oh my. There you go. Look, that's an orange right there. Hey, Joy Chasers, here we are. Just got back from the mother-in-law's house with all of these lemons. Y'all see this? All of these lemons came from her tree. So I am getting ready to make lemonade. You're probably wondering, like, are you making lemonade for days? No, not for days. I am going to just squeeze enough to give me 1 pitcher of lemonade, and all the rest of these lemons will be squeezed and put in mason jars and put in the refrigerator so we can have lemonade throughout the holiday season. Some of you, I know you're like, lemonade? This is not in season. It is, y'all. Lemons are in season during the fall, not during the summer, where we're drinking lots of lemonade and they have them on sale. That is not the time that lemons grow. They grow during the fall season. So they don't even look at this. Look at this. They don't even look like the lemons that you get from the store. Look how huge they are. And then I have some little mini lemons here as well that I got off of one of the trees at my mother-in-law's house. Let's see what else. Oh, look at this one, y'all. This one, OMG. Look how big that is. You cannot find lemons this big in the grocery store. You can only find them on your tree. And my mother-in-law has gotten me into this, that I got my own tree now. I have to wait 3 years though, 3 years before it bears fruit. We are on the first year. Next year will be the second year. And then we got another year. So that means for me, I have to go to my mother-in-law's house and get lemons when we're getting ready to make lemonade, because it is almost Thanksgiving. This is the perfect, if you have a lemon tree and you're harvesting lemons, this is the perfect drink to have with your dinner. And if you want to, later on after dinner, and you want to add a little bit of something else to it, it'll be good too. Anyway, I'm getting ready to get started making lemonade. OMG, y'all. So pretty, so delicious. And one other thing, I just want to tell you, look at this. Look at the skin on this lemon. It does not even compare to the lemons that you get from the store. I wish I had a lemon from the store, but because my mother-in-law has a lemon tree, there's no need to buy any lemons from the store, because we just go out to her house and pick as many lemons as we want. Okay, let's get started with this lemonade. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut the lemons. Just a citrus juicer to juice the lemons into this little jar here. This is a great way to do it. If you have something else that's faster, use it, but this is the way we do it here. am using a funnel to put there so I can pour in my juice that I have put into this. Ooh, look at all of that juice. So let's pour it in here to see if it's going to give us 2 cups. 2 cups. Okay, we have 2 cups of this lemon juice here. And we are now ready to make our lemonade. I'm going to get the pitcher. And I love this picture. It is so pretty. But we are going to go ahead and get that ready as well. Okay, so now we are ready to make this lemonade. This picture here, I love it. This is a Le Creuset picture, and I love it. Now, Le Creuset is a brand that can be very expensive. We don't buy it that way. We buy Le Creuset on sale. So if you ever gone to a Le Creuset store, they have beautiful colors and beautiful bakeware, cookware, drinkware, whatever you want, they have it. And we decided that we were going to start buying pieces of this brand because it is durable, it is beautiful as far as colors, and we went with red. So my picture today is this red Le Creuset picture, and it will make our lemonade for today. We have our 2 cups of lemon juice, and it does have a little pulp, not a lot. I did behind the scenes strain it a little bit so you will not be able to will not have as much pulp as you can have it in it. Some people just love the pulp in there, but I don't like a lot, just a little. And then I have 1 part sugar. This is just your white granulated sugar. So let's go ahead and get started making our lemonade. Just a little bit. Yes, it is good. It's a little tart. If you don't like it tart, that's okay. You can just add more sugar. If you like it tart, you add less sugar. But I love a lemonade that is tart because usually I will add some tea, some southern tea to this and mix it up, and that tea is going to give you more of that sugar. So you don't want to sweeten it a lot, especially if you're going to mix it with a tea and spike it. Again, I do that later on in the afternoon, not even later on in the evening, where you're going to spike it and have you a little cocktail. But if you just want the lemonade, I have my cup here. Let me get some ice, put in my cup. You want to decorate it a little bit, especially for your guests. You will cut another lemon. I have another lemon here, and I'm just going to cut a piece off. And I'm going to cut it a little thicker. Make sure you don't have any seeds in there. So you just take out those seeds. And then I am going to put that on my cup like that. And then these little balls for cocktails. So I'm just going to put that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to pour myself some lemonade here. And then you will see how beautiful this looks. Look at that. Okay, and here is my lemonade that came from my mother-in-law's lemon trees. And I want to personally thank her for always being available, showing me how to do these types of things, because sometimes it's a lost craft. And I want to bring it back to let you know that it's a beautiful thing when you can harvest your own food and just go right outside your door and bring it in and do what you need to do. So, cheers to my mother-in-law for being a great one, has always been. For the 29 years I've been married to your son, you've always been that person that got my back, and I truly appreciate it. And especially when it comes to showing me how to do certain things like harvesting. Like, this is something that I wouldn't have never imagined myself doing, but I love it. Thank you so much. Let's taste it. Yes, y'all. This is good. It's cool. It's good. Little tart. But again, I like tart. And yeah, this is going to be with our dinner for tonight. You can make this for your Thanksgiving dinner. Add your little tea, southern tea, if you're a southern girl like myself. And let that be your drink for your Thanksgiving dinner. And then when you get ready to sit down after all of that turkey, after all of the turkey, and you get ready to sit down and watch either some Thanksgiving football or watch some Hallmark movies, spike it a little. And it's even better. All right, Joy Chasers, thank you so much for showing up again with me here at the Chasing After Joy channel, where I am a Gen Xer, a over 50 girly, and a person who always promotes loving who you are and letting no one take your joy away. See you next time. Bye.
Every hour that shall pass, it's yours to have and hold, to mold and shape. Lord, fill this place